Guys, I know the light is really weird, but I am, for my birthday, I am out camping. I know the lighting is really weird, but I am still camping tonight. I am at the Cracker Barrel off of 290 and Munchki. I do not know how to pronounce that, but it's in Cyprus. And actually it is only like 8:51. So I am just relaxing here, watching a little YouTube, and I'll tell you how it goes in the morning. Stealth camping at the Cracker Barrel in Cyprus. Hopefully I won't get a knock, but they say it's okay at the Cracker Barrel. So if all goes well, I'll have breakfast in the morning and off to the National Forest. Good night. Hey guys, it is about 3:21 in the morning, and I am at Cracker Barrel, supposedly stealth camping. Well, you don't really have to be stealth at Cracker Barrel because they allow overnight parking, but I'm in the back. I'm gonna have to drive down to Buc-ee's because I gotta go to the bathroom, and every time I try to maneuver in the back of the minivan to go to the bathroom, I'll get another muscle cramp down my left leg. It's almost debilitating muscle cramp in my left leg. So I need to get out of here before I go without a bathroom, if you know what I mean. I'll catch up with you later. Okay, so I'm done with Buc-ee's. I've handled my business. It is 3:35. And I guess where I need to be, I'm not gonna start till sunup, so I guess I will head back to Cracker Barrel. But, however, I think I'm just gonna sit. I mean, I only have 2.5 more hours. Well, not. It may be 3.5 more hours before the sun starts peeking up. So I'm just gonna go back to my spot at Cracker Barrel and try to sleep again. Sitting up in the driver's seat. So I'll catch you at sunrise. And I don't want this trip to be a fail because I really want to get to the National Forest and get a nice spot. But if I go to the National Forest and end up with muscle cramps in the back and can't maneuver into a pretzel to go to the bathroom in my minivan because the bed is so huge that there's not a lot of space. I don't know if you can see that. I mean, it's probably a mess right now, but the bed is so huge. I had the little urinal cup, and I have to actually squat or maneuver into a pretzel in order to use the urinal cup on my knees in the back. That every time I attempted to do that, I got a severe leg cramp. And I've had this before where I thought that I was gonna have to call the paramedics when I was trying to camp out on the coast, and I ended up just having to go home because they would not stop. And I really want to get to the forest, but where am I gonna drive to the restroom in the middle of the National Forest? And I'm not the kind who would get up with a headlamp in the middle of the night at 3 o'clock in the morning to go dig a hole, because me and snakes aren't friends. So I don't know what to do. But I guess I'll wait till morning, try to get some sleep, and then make a decision in the morning. I'll talk to you guys later. Guys, I am back on the road again. I just left Cracker Barrel. It's the worst night's sleep ever. Besides the muscle cramps, almost caused me to wet myself before I can get out of there, out of the back, and go down to Buc-ee's to go use the restroom. I slept in the front seat. Woke up with a headache. I'm almost ready to just toss it in the towel, and give up. Like, just forget it. But I'm trying to stay positive. And I don't know, I'm stopping to get something to eat. Because it's another thing, I forgot my food. So, I'm gonna stop and get some breakfast and then make a decision from there. Okay, I'm driving through Huntsville State Park right now because I was supposed to get off at the New Waverly exit, but it was blocked because of a car fire. So it took me like 8 miles up the road, and it ended up being at the Huntsville State Park exit. So I decided to have a look around, and boy, is it populated. There's so many kids here. I don't think I will ever come here if it's always like this. There's Boy Scout troops on one side, an elementary school camping trip on another side. Like, oh dear Father, I do this to have peace. Children are beautiful, but I'm with children every day at my job. And when I go camping, I want silence. So yeah, this was not for me. I'm gonna look around on the other side though. This was just one loop. I'm gonna go look on the other loop. This one was so heavily populated with Boy Scouts, and he said the other side was even more crowded with children, with elementary school. But I just want to look to see what the sites are like. Maybe if it's not heavily populated when they're in school, maybe during the week, because today's Saturday. So maybe I'll come back during the week when the kids are gone. I know that sounds terrible, but anywho. One thing I noticed about this park, they have so many beautiful trails. They have nice hills all through the forest, lots of picnic tables all throughout, lots of places to just park for day use, just for picnicking during the day. The lake was a bit swampish, but other than that, and the heavy population of kids, this is a beautiful state park. Let me see. This way, Prairie Branch. You see people walking all through the trails. This is a gorgeous place. Oh, more children. Let me slow down. It's a trailer dump station. Prairie Branch sites. I think this must be, oh, okay. Shelters, headquarters. They do have a significant amount of rangers, or I don't know, are these rangers at the state park? I guess they would be. Significant amount of rangers and headquarters for the rangers in this place. Oh, these are the shelters. Okay. Nice shelters. I guess large shelters for eating. It doesn't look like there's anywhere to sleep in there. I guess you could put it on the floor. But it looks like, I don't know. I guess it's just shelters. Okay. Okay, I'm getting out of here. That looks like park areas. Tent area over there. Shelter area. I guess you could sleep inside. There's space. There was one table and floor space in there. Okay. Let me get out of here, kids. Too many kids. Yeah. Huntsville State Park is a no-go for me. No-go. There's not on a weekend anyway. There are so many children, as beautiful as they are. There's too many children. And the sites, they're not heavily shaded. I mean, there are trees everywhere, but the sites are close together and there's no privacy between the sites, which is what I much prefer which I had at a couple of other sites. So that's what I'm looking for, a little privacy, because I cannot have another night while I'm crawling around in that minivan trying to go to the bathroom in my makeshift, well, the pee bucket, basically, the pee jar. It's a urinal for females, has the attachment. Can't do it. So I need some trees, lots and lots of trees, where I can stand up and put up my tent. I don't really want to put up my tent because my goal was to be dispersed camping in the middle of the forest. Because if I'm supposed to do this trek out west, road trip out west alone, dispersed camping alone in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the desert, in the middle of the forest, because I'm usually at campgrounds, or I'm usually with someone. When I'm doing somewhere with no hookups, I'm usually with somebody else, my husband or my daughter. But if it was just me, I'm usually at campgrounds, because I tried to disperse camp before, and if you saw the previous video, I just could not do it. Bugs were chasing me, and this strange man was around there. So I didn't do it. I went to a campground, which ended up, I think that video was called Boondocking Fail or something like that. And I end up at a beautiful site with lots of trees between me and the other campers. Very private, very spacious, at Double Lakes Recreation Area. I believe it's in Cold Spring. That's where I ended up when I tried to go disperse camping at Kelly Pond down on one of the pull-offs. So if I intend to do that this summer, I'm gonna have to suck it up and get out there in the middle of the trees alone. So that's what I'm trying to do today. But I just wanted to have a look-see, because I had to exit here anyway because of the detour around the burning car. So I'll catch up with you later when I get back to the area where I intended to go in the first place. Bye. Yeah, I thought I was on my way to the forest, Sam Houston National Forest, specifically Stubblefield Lake. I copied the coordinates, or I clicked, when I went to Camp Indian, or it was the iOverland, or one of them, at the bottom they have where you can either copy the coordinates or click Google Maps, and it'll send it to the map so you can give you directions. So I just clicked Google Maps, pulled it up, thought it was sending me to the correct place. This has me in the middle of, the forest is already in the middle of nowhere, but this is nowhere. Like, I don't know where I am. Luckily, I still have GPS. So I got out of Google and asked Siri to get me out of here. So Siri is taking me, of course, the speed limit is 30 miles an hour, and I passed it up. And it's 19 minutes away. It's like the universe, or God, wants me to just give up.
Keep right onto Tolliver Road.
Like, everything is happening, and I don't know if I should just give up. Nothing has gone right. I don't know. Not today, Satan.
In 1.7 miles, turn right onto FM -1791.
If Satan wants me to give up on my dreams and be frustrated and miserable until I go back to work, or if I should just give up, or I don't know. At this point, I'm tired, and I have to go to the bathroom again. I don't know what's wrong with me. Stay tuned if you want to know what happens next. I think everybody decided to camp this weekend. Every single place I've been to have been so busy and full. Like, I'm just ready to quit. Somebody's telling me something. Somebody is telling me to get the heck back home. Just go home. I'm sick of it. I'm super sick of this day. every place has been completely packed. There are a couple of sites at the very front of this Kelly Pond Road that were empty, but all the good spots gone. And I'm almost ready to just, oh my God, I know I said it already, but I was still trying to push through it. Oh my God. If those sites are taken now that I've gone all the way to the end of the road, if they're taken now, I'm leaving and going home. I'm just sit at Love's and I'm so frustrated. I've been driving since, well, I started after I made that stop. 9:30 I started driving this way. It's 12:44. There's one, but it's right across from people with motorcycles, and I'm not. Taken. Then the one on the opposite side that had trees around it. Somebody, I guess from that same site, put their little tiny tent in that spot, which was really shaded with trees, which has been great. That is that one. Hold up. Wait a minute. That was one. And this nut job came barreling down that road in this big giant truck. Taken. That one was too muddy. You get the point, right? Okay, I have found one. It's not shaded. Actually, I think it's the exact same one that I tried to do before, when I got chased by the bugs and fell off the toilet. I haven't had a whole lot of luck with my little camping ventures. But we're gonna make it do what it do. What is that I'm looking at? Sorry, distracted. I'll get back with you. Yeah, this is my disaster. While I was driving, everything fell. My groceries, just everything. Oh. Hi everyone, and I did find a spot. So you can tell I'm glistening. I just set up the awning, well not awning, canopy or hatch tent, fly tent, I don't know what you call it. But it's set up, and I set up the commode and my fan and my jackeries. I'm sure you can hear the fan in the background, but I did have to get out the nice little shovel because previous residents of this spot left a nice pile of poo. Can you see that? Yeah. So I'm gonna cover that up. I've set up as much as I'm gonna set up for right now. I'm gonna take some time to cool off, let the sun go down a little bit more. I turn on my fan. You see I'm glistening. I need to go home and dye my hair, but that's another story. Yeah, found my spot. It's not as clean as I would like, as the campground would have been. The people who were here before me were a little nasty. They left the dog poo and I see old paper towels strewn around. I don't know if that was from them going to the bathroom. I don't know. But I'm exhausted. I'll show you where I'm sitting. Down on the inside of the hatch, and I have this fly or canopy or whatever you want to call it. It's screened in. I have this side closed all the way because the site is really close to the road, Kelly Pond Road. So I have that side closed up. It kind of limits the airflow, but I have my fan right here. I'm sure you can hear it. hopefully it's not blocking the sound. But yeah, I have my, oh, that's my axe and my keys on the potty. So I ate a sandwich on the way here because it's taking me so long to get here. So I'm not hungry yet. I mean, it's not time for dinner, but I just need to cool off a little bit before I start dinner. Oh, I put the bins back, the bins that I took from my classroom because I didn't need them in the classroom anymore. I put them in the back. I haven't organized them. There's nothing in them yet, but I'm trying to get ready for the summer to take more food storage, for more food and clothing storage, and to free up the inside for anything that I may need while on the inside. So I guess it'll be double everything because depending on where I am, I won't get out to cook outside the van, and if it's rainy or whatever. So I have a few things inside, but the majority of the food storage and clothing in these bins on the outside. But that is neither here nor there regarding today. So I'm just hoping today will be an okay day. I don't have any reservations or any awkward feelings or leery feelings about being here today. It's so crowded everywhere. There's so many people passing by. I think I'm okay. We'll see later. I'm about to cook up some dinner on my butane stove. I'm going to try this. It's in the camping sections. I've never tried it before, so I'm going to try it today. And just in case it's not very flavorful, I bought some bacon bits to go in there. And of course, I'm just going to boil it on my... Going to boil some water and pour it in. Then I have my Gatorade and my cup of water. So I've been having muscle cramps lately, so... Yeah, I'm gonna start dinner early because I keep dozing off, falling asleep, so I may pack it in early tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with dinner. And I have some Slap Your Mama seasonal stuff to go in there as well, just in case. I'm still trying to get the hang of this unplugged thing. I keep picking up my phone. I keep stopping and thinking about what I need to be doing at home. There's so many things undone, and it's so hard for me. But I did find this book at the thrift store. I do like Michael Crichton, so I've never read this. It had good reviews. It's an older book. It had good reviews. I'd never even heard of it, but I'm gonna try and read that while I'm waiting for my water to boil here, so I can eat some of this chicken teriyaki camp meal. It doesn't look very appealing as is, but I hope it tastes good. Here's hoping. But yeah, I'm trying to unplug and I'm trying to stare at the scenery. I need to go pick up that trash because that's really disturbing me. I don't know if you can really see that. You can't really enjoy nature if it's filled with garbage. So I need to go pick that up. I'm not gonna be able to relax staring at trash. It would be nice if people who camp here would not just leave trash and poo behind, but what can you do? I'll check back in later. I'll let you know if the food was good or not. Okay guys, my finger's all in the way. It really is not that bad. It has bits of chicken in there, carrots, peas. It's really not that bad. And this one is called the chicken teriyaki, a mountain house, winter meals, not bad at all. Has pepper and onions, nice green peas and carrots. I was gonna, okay, I forgot I didn't bring the slap your mama. I bought the Badia complete seasoning and garlic powder. I have some other seasonings in there. Onion powder, minced onions, things like that, salt and pepper. I did not have to use it. It was pretty good. I expected it to taste like those nasty microwave meals, but it's really good. Okay, I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna sit and enjoy my chicken teriyaki adventure meal and try to unplug. I'm gonna try. I don't think I gave you the full tour of the campsite, so I'm gonna do that. Right off the street, so it gets really loud. And see the nice trash they left me. Just filthy. I started to move, but everything was so filled up. Just disgusting. Gotta have my little solar lights and lights here since I don't really know how they work. I hope I'm using them correctly. Hopefully. I have them here. My screens. Whoop! But scared me. I have my screen there. I'm gonna go all the way around. You see the whole thing. It's a circle pull through. And again, my motion sensor solar lights that I hope I know that I'm using correctly. And I know what's supposed to, thought it was supposed to come on and I pushed the button, but yeah. Looks like either chunks of mud or maybe horses. I guess chunks of mud. It seems peaceful, but every 3 to 5 minutes, motorbikes come through. I can hear some coming in the distance. Looks like there's a trail out there. Not that I'm gonna take it. Maybe someone went in there to go to the bathroom or something. But yeah, I've started. It's dark in here, but I've started. Okay, I thought I was recording earlier. I don't know when it stopped recording. But yeah. So I put almost everything back up in case I have to leave in a hurry in the middle of the night, just as a precaution. It's not very neat, but just as a precaution, and I'm gonna put all this up too. So I'm gonna leave the chair and the potty and just close the tail vent, and it'll just lay on the ground. Yeah, this is my setup. And every now and then every 3 to 5 minutes, I'll hear motorbikes go by. And that's where I've covered up the poo, and not sure what that burnt. Hopefully they didn't burn poo. I don't know what that is. It's just, I don't know. I think I may be done with Kelly Pond. See you in the morning, or see you inside the van later. Hey guys, I have taken my baby white bath and changed clothes, and was prepping for the night and climbing in the van, and it started happening again. Severe muscle cramps, and I almost want to cry. Like it just seems like I cannot physically do this in a vehicle this small. I'm gonna have to upgrade or make sure I'm at somewhere where it's safe, because I'm not going to be able to get out of the vehicle in the middle of the night thinking about snakes or any other predator. I say predator to me, predator that might be out there, even with a headlamp, and that's just not who I am. was trying to do everything in the minivan. But even when I went with my husband, we were in the minivan and we were safe together. And we were boondocking at this place or that. And I tried to use the restroom in the van with the urinal, the pee cup. I got a muscle cramp. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's magnesium deficiency, potassium deficiency. But I take potassium every day. I ate bananas today, Gatorade. Just tried to stretch out, and I'm still cramping. I'm so bad. It makes me want to cry. And going through all this to have to, I can't do it.